Greetings and welcome to Alfa Laval's Eliminator Filter for Workboats on Demand. Today, we will take you through the cost, space, and maintenance savings experienced by our customers, as well as how the Eliminator supports a sustainable environment while exceeding regulations. The full presentation has a running time of approximately 17 minutes. However, please note that you're able to move throughout the presentation as desired through the navigation on the left. The agenda for this session is as follows. We'll go through some brief details on inland waterways, the basics of the Eliminator filter. We'll show you an operations video, tell you a little bit about how you can help to support a sustainable environment and realize cost and space savings with the Eliminator. We'll talk a little bit about the American waterways operators. We'll show you how to download data leaflets and materials from this presentation. Finally, we'll give you some contact information so you can schedule some training, audits, or get some general information. A principal value of the inland waterways is their ability to efficiently transport large volumes of bulk commodities moving long distances. Towboats push barges lashed together to form a tow consisting of 4 or 6 barges on smaller waterways and up to over 40 barges on the larger ones. Barges are well suited for the movement of large quantities of bulk commodities and raw materials at relatively low cost. Carbon dioxide emissions from water transportation were 10 million metric tons less in 1997 than if rail transportation had been used. Inland waterways allow tremendous savings in fuel consumption, reduced greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution, reduced traffic congestion, fewer accidents on railways and highways, and less noise and disruption in cities and towns. Here you see a transportation mode comparison. A 15-barge tow is common on the larger rivers with locks. These are extremely efficient mode of transportation, moving approximately 22,500 tons of cargo as a single unit. A single 15-barge tow is equivalent to about 225 railroad cars or 870 tractor-trailer trucks. If the cargo transported on the inland waterways each year had to be moved by another mode, it would take an additional 6.3 million rail cars or 25.2 million trucks to carry the load. The ability to move more cargo per shipment makes barge transportation both fuel efficient and environmentally advantageous. On average, a gallon of fuel allows 1 ton of cargo to be shipped 59 miles or 95 kilometers by truck and 514 miles or 827 kilometers by barge. The U.S. Inland and Intercoastal Waterway System handles about 630 million tons of cargo annually, or about 17% of all intercity freight by volume. These are raw materials or primary manufactured products that are typically stored for further processing or consumption, or transshipped for overseas markets.
Hello and welcome. For the next few slides, I will introduce you to the Alfa Laval Eliminator Filter. The Eliminator Filter is a unique combination of 2 core Alfa Laval technologies: self-cleaning, automatic filtration, and centrifugal separation. The Eliminator Filter consists of a full-flow automatic lube oil filter that prevents damaging particles from reaching the engine's bearings, thus protecting your engine, and a high-efficiency disc tack centrifuge that polishes the oil, efficiently removing damaging and abrasive particles, resulting in extended oil and engine life. The removed particles are concentrated in the centrifuge, giving the added benefit of long intervals between servicing and very low waste disposal. By optimizing the 2 functions, engine protection and contaminant removal, the Eliminator filter is a complete lube oil filtration system for effective lube oil cleaning. The Eliminator Filter is a continuous, nearly maintenance-free cleaning system able to fully replace disposable cartridge filters and all the related costs from purchasing to disposal. The filter portion only needs to be opened during engine overhaul, thus reducing the risk of oil spillage and contaminants entering the lube oil system, which commonly occurs when changing cartridge filters. The combination of the long-life self-cleaning filter and the high-efficiency disc stack centrifuge delivers reliable engine protection and improves oil cleanliness. In addition, thanks to the ability to remove high levels of contaminants, service intervals can be extended as well as oil life. To summarize, the Eliminator Filter delivers maximum protection for your engine while promoting a sustainable environment. To go in a bit deeper on operating cost savings, there are a number of points to consider. The Eliminator Filter eliminates the purchase cost of cartridge filters and substantial associated costs from transporting and warehousing new filters to disposal of the used filters. There are significant oil savings with the Eliminator Filter too. Oil loss from the used cartridge filters is eliminated. The higher efficiency of the Eliminator Filter typically extends oil life, reducing the frequency of oil changes. This extended oil life means reduced maintenance time and costs. By extending the service intervals and reducing the maintenance time when servicing is required, means greater uptime, maximizing the availability of the boat. Disposal of used cartridge filters is costly and carries potential risk and liability for the owner and operator. It is important that proper disposal practices are carried out. This includes carrying and packing of the used filters. Throughout the disposal process, handling of these used filters is very important, from draining to storing of the filters until transportation can be arranged, to transporting the filters to a proper disposal site. By employing the Eliminator Filter, all these aspects are greatly reduced. Further considering possible oil loss and what this can cost, customers have realized substantial savings with the Eliminator Filter. They no longer have to pump oil out of the cartridge filter pots to the slop tank. Oil consumption is reduced, and the slop tank doesn't have to be cleaned as often. The Eliminator Filter is available for all types of industrial engines burning gas, diesel, or heavy fuels from 500 to 5,000 horsepower. The solution is especially interesting for engines used in marine fields such as prime mover or generators on board tugs and workboats. The Eliminator Filter is approved by most major maritime classification societies. Space is at a premium on board. The Eliminator Filter and the plate heat exchanger free up substantial space in the engine room, giving more room to move around and provides a cleaner work environment. When servicing is required, it is much easier to accomplish and doesn't require removal of deck plates and other equipment for access. Reduced costs, reduced maintenance, increased uptime, cleaner work environment, and a reduced impact on the environment are all benefits when employing Alfa Laval Eliminator filters and plate heat exchangers. The Eliminator Filter is a full flow filter. Dirty oil, shown in blue, enters the filter, passes through the filter elements, and exits the filter outlet clean, as shown in green, before going on to the engine. As the oil is being filtered, a small portion of the filter element surface is undergoing cleaning simply by reversing the oil flow direction over that filter sector, as shown here in red. This backflushing cleaning process is continuous via an innovative distribution system, which is driven by a